Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Digimon World 2003/3. Last time, we beat Pheramon, not counting the bonus episode. This time, we're going to have to go find Master Tyranimon and beat him so we can challenge the Seiryu gym leader. Before that, though, I have a strong recommendation. Get your party to level 7, as I did mine in the bonus episode, because I did a lot of running around, and then go to Leomon's gym and train speed. As you've seen with the boss we just fought, sometimes the enemy will get double turns on you, which is run killing. This is going to happen a lot unless you get a good speed increase in the gym. And you're going to want to train speed fairly often. Probably as often as your main stat. It's much better to train speed than defense because obviously getting hit twice is much worse than getting hit once a bit harder. So that being said, I'm now going to just see you at Leomon's gym. Yeah, see you there. I said see you there. And I'm back, and while we're making our way here, both my Kotemon and Renamon got to level 8, so there's that. Wasn't quite planned, but it happened. I'm not going to complain. Level 8 is probably where we want to be for the next boss anyway, so good on me. Anyway, most important thing here is, as I said earlier, grab speed. So I'm going to do that, and as I said earlier, I already made a save in Seiryu City, and I'm going to just keep doing this till I succeed. So, see you in a moment after I get a max roll. Here's the first max roll with Patamon 66, getting him a very nice speed number. See you again in a moment after I get this one to max. There we are again, and again, got a 66 increase, which almost doubles my speed honestly. And lastly we have, Renamon. See you in a moment. And excellent, only took me one try on each of them, so we have 163 speed. Quite good. As you can also see, all of them are level 8 or 7. Going to keep Patamon out, and now going to meet you way back in Wind Prairie. See you there in a moment. And finally, we are back in the Wind Prairie. Here is the best starting off point in case you do not know where the next location is. Damn it! Because, you might not have. So, to get to the next area, Ultirano Valley, where we have to beat the next boss, go to the bottom of the screen and to the right, where we will get to Kicking Forest once again. After Kicking Forest, do a straight way to the right. You have one staircase, not staircase, a ladder, and then to the right, a second one. With those two, we've arrived at Ultirano Valley. This is the next area. Importantly, I would recommend your party to be 7 or 8. If you're 7, no matter what, go train at Leomon. If you're 8, you probably still want to do that, but I guess it's fine. Another funny thing I wanted to show off is how much slower Patamon levels. Look at this crap. Renamon is at 436 XP, Kotemon 506, they're both level 8. Patamon 541, still nothing. He's more than both of them, more than 100 in terms of Renamon, and he's still not at the next level. An interesting thing as well is that my Angemon got a new technique, Small Heal. This is going to actually kind of make an MVP for the next fight. Even though he's not too powerful, he can essentially just, take a bunch of hits and heal himself back up. No need to use even healing items. It's going to make the next fight a bit of a stall, but it should still work out. You know what, let's actually show that up in a normal fight. So here we have a Triceramon. Ooh, I think he might actually be resistant to air. Well, let's try it first. 2 or 7. That's perfectly fine. So he can attack me. It's going to probably deal a decent amount of damage. Oh, only 90. Guess not. So I'll nuke him again, and this should knock him out. Guess I'll show something different then. So, defeated him, probably gotten a decent amount of XP, 30. Angemon to 11, and Patamon to 8. Well, that turned out to be very much worth it. Another thing that I wanted to show off is we can now use the technique option in our menu. We go to technique, we can go to Patamon, who has a technique, heal, and use it outside of battle. Quite useful. But anyway, here that we're in Ultirano Valley now, well, we have to get to the boss. Just go up the first stair and then to the middle one. There's 2 stairs to the bottom right and top left. They're both dots. Here you can go to the right or the left. Again, both dots. Again, right, left, just go left. And after a certain time, you reach a big old staircase inside of giant dinosaur head and a carpet. And here you have Master Tyranno, our next boss fight.
Oh, a challenger!
Master Tyranno, fight with me.
Sure, I just ate, so I'm at full power.
Right now, this will show how strong I am. Right on.
You're pretty optimistic, kid. But it takes more than that to beat me.
Yeah, if you came here without beating Pheramon, he would just say, I'm currently hungry, I don't want to fight you. Dumb, but hey, that's how it is. So, Master Tyranno, honestly about the same strength as Pheramon. He can't poison you, which is nice, but he hits a bit harder, if I remember right, and he has the fire attack. Which, if you're weak to special attacks, can hurt a lot. Still, 186 isn't too bad for us, because as long as he doesn't double attack us, we can just heal back up. The wind attack does 113. Not terrible. How much does his base melee attack do? 195. Perfectly fine. So now we just go and heal. And we get to max HP. Another really good thing that our style tactics now is going to allow is, well, see that little gauge below our HP bar and the 3 Digimon that we have? That's the blast gauge. Didn't really mention it because it didn't really come up, but blast gauge gets filled the more damage you take. Take enough damage and something special happens. Hopefully we will be able to show this off this episode because we'll be taking a lot of damage. And how much blast energy you need depends. Ooh, we got a double turn, nice. Depends on how much charisma your Digimon has. So if I unequip all my equipment from it, you would actually very easily fill that up. You generally don't want that though. Oh, and double guard! The guarding and double attacks depend on your speed stat. So, thanks to us having a really high speed stat, we are actually getting double turns from time to time and are evading attacks as well. That's incredibly lucky. Oof, took a lot of damage, but our blast gauge also filled by a lot. So let's heal. And I doubt we're going to get the blast gauge filled this turn, but it's possible. If I don't evade next turn, I'm definitely getting it. Ooh. Oh no, we got blasted. That was a crit, I think. But still, here's the blasted. And now we instantly evolve into an Ultra form. In this case, for Patamon, it's Magna Angemon. This also gets us infinite mana and a special attack. In this case, Gate of Destiny. It's extremely powerful, but apparently not powerful enough. Only 260. Wow. Sorry. This also gave us better stats in general, so we should be able to just roll him after doing one more Gate of Destiny. Yep, he is destroyed. So there we go, 140 XP, which is a lot, but still not enough to get Patamon to level 9. Not surprised. Of all the Digimon here, Patamon grows the slowest, as said earlier. Still, we beat Master Tyranno.
Wow, kid, you're pretty good.
I'll give you this for defeating me. Yeah, I got an old claw.
Take that to the Seiryu leader. Then he'll battle with you.
Thanks, Master Tyranno. Well, as he said,
Seiryu leader is pretty tough. Be on your guard.
As he said, we can now go to the Seiryu leader, and he will battle us to, well, get our first badge. Here's an important thing though. Don't go to the protocol ruins. You might think that you need to go all the way there to inform him that he shall battle you now, but you do not. So don't do it, you're only going to get yourself in a worse position. Trust me. You're going to hate walking all the way back there and then, once again, just leaving with nothing. And in this random fight, Patamon got to level 9. I also switched to Kotamon, so that kind of happened. I'm just exploring because I think... Is there one? No, I thought there might have been an item here I missed. Well, anyway, now that this is done, again, don't go to Protocol Ruin, just go to Seiryu City. So, I'll meet you there in a moment. And there we are in Seiryu City. Now that we're here, I figure... should we? I'm first going to heal, of course. Should we actually buy some of the items here? We could upgrade our gear by a little bit. We do have over 2k money after all. But I don't think that's necessary. Why? Well, after the Seiryu leader, there's going to be one more thing we can do. And I'll just show that off then. So, now that this is done, let's go into Seiryu Tower, all the way up here, and we can now go and fight Seiryu leader. What do you say? The leader's here. He's a great tamer. He never stops training, no matter what. Let's actually switch someone else in though. We could still have Patamon, but he's now our highest level, so let's spread out the XP a bit more. Patamon normally needs it, but not this time. So let's go to Seiryu Tower and in here to fight the Seiryu leader. Hey, you! Hey, you're the... Seiryu leader, I defeated Master Tyranno. Now, will you battle with me? I see, you have the Old Claw. Oh right, I forgot to mention. The Old Claw is an item just like the Old Cane that you can give to your Digimon. It's not a great weapon, but only Gurumon and I believe Agumon can equip it. Just so you know. Alright, make your move. Let's go and fight the Seiryu leader. He starts off with a Minotaurmon. Honestly, fairly easy to beat. I'm just going to beat Cutter. Nice. That should deal good, about a bit more than 1/3 of his HP. He attacks back, dealing 136. Not terrible either. I'm hoping to defeat 2 Digimon with Kotamon and 1 with Renamon. Nice 250 again. Oh, and we get another turn. That's what happens when you have the speed advantage. It's so important to have that. Otherwise, we would have been double turned ourselves here. Trust me. Ooh, the red Tyranimon. I believe he's actually resistant to fire. So possibly our base melee attack will do more damage to him than our actual move. Let's check this out. Heat Cutter. How much does it do? Just 139. Let's compare that to a normal melee attack next turn. Though we are kind of getting low HP, we should be fine. Let's attack. Our base melee attack does 116. Wow. Both deal a lot less. So this guy's just very tough. Nice. Well, still, I'll keep attacking him. You're getting double turns from time to time. We should be able to beat him in, well, 2 more attacks fairly easily. I am kind of worried, though, that we are... Yeah, I'm going to get knocked out by the next guy. So let's do something special. Let's go to Renamon, Cubimon, and let's DNA Digivolve. I believe I showed that off once, but why not show it off again? Nice. Dealt a lot of damage. In this case, 108 just. Well, that's a very powerful fire attack and he's fire resistant. I guess that makes sense. And I'm on Renamon. Going to take 1 hit. It's going to hurt because Renamon / Cubimon has a lot less defenses. But still, I should just be able to Thunderbolt him and he should be down. And then we're just left with 1 more guy. Ah, come on! Evade? Thankfully, we ended up having a double turn. Again. Thanks. Son of a... Thank God for speed. But no, apparently the game hates me. What? That's a critical! Holy crap, he dealt 400 damage! Let's heal up here. Because, yeah, I'm not taking a crit and not healing. I wanted one of my guys each to defeat him. Honestly, it's very unfair that the game gets to double evade with lower speed while I get to get crit. Rude game, just rude. Anyway, here's the last enemy, the Apemon. He's actually quite fast, so possibly we won't be able to get double turns on him. We did though. And if you weren't getting double turned against the other ones, you might be getting double turned against this guy. He's by far the strongest Digimon this, well, leader has. But we should still be able to handle it. Ooh, yeah, 199 is fine. Honestly, we might also go Blast him next turn. Let's see how that goes. Well, assume he doesn't crit me and knock me out, which I hope won't happen. Still, Renamon's Blasted is the worst one, so I'm not looking forward to it. He double turned me! Wow! He was that fast! Well, now our Renamon won't get any XP. That's a shame. Well, let's at least go to Dinohumamon. He is much better, so at least he'll get the XP. Let's heal up here. I don't think I can beat him, and he could possibly get double turns either way. Again, he is a speedy guy. I expected him to get normal turns, but not double turns, honestly. Wow, even with my really fast team. That's just how it goes. Anyway, a fire attack? Ooh, yeah, that hurts a lot. He must be fire weak. So, next turn we should have him no matter what. Let's just fight. That should be enough. Son of a... Now if he double turns me, I'm actually in trouble. Let's see. 114, 144, and again. Okay, it's just 144. I can actually take that. Do I risk it and go for tech? Nah, I could, but then I'm going to lose out on a lot of XP on both of the guys that need it. So I'm just going to heal up. Good. And let's use the tech because you pissed me off. You deserve to die painfully. Nice. 266. Got 176 XP, he gained a level, and so did Potemon. Again, level 9 at about 699. Much faster than Patamon. Probably would have leveled up way faster than that as well, but, you know, we got 199 at once. So, give me my badge.
You're pretty good. What is your name?
Did you even ask me a name before this? What an asshole. I'm Cooler. That was an honorable battle.
Alright then. Cooler, take this with you.
I got the Seiryu badge and the silver ticket. You will need them in battles ahead. They're important items, so don't lose them. Thanks, Seiryu leader. Challenge Suzuku leader in South Sector next. You still have a long ways ahead, but you can do it. Good luck. As the game said, next is the South Sector. To do that, we need to do a whole fetch quest. You'll see what I mean later. But first, and probably the last thing we do this episode, is now that we've beaten the Seiryu leader, there's a very missable event between now and you activating the next fetch quest. Next important quest. That's back in Asuka City. So here's my recommendation, and go to Asuka City right away. See you there. Well, on the way there, we actually got a cutscene. Teddy.
Hey, Cooler, this is big, really big.
What's up? Why are you in such a hurry?
Lucky Mouse appeared.
What? Lucky Mouse?
Don't you know? He's a genius hacker. He can hack into any program.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big fan of his. I really want to meet him.
Oh?
This is an announcement to everyone playing Digimon Online. We will be undergoing emergency maintenance at this time. Because of this, you won't be able to return to the real world, but you won't be charged during this time. I repeat, everyone will be playing for free!
Hey, did you hear the news? I'm sure Lucky Mouse had something to do with that. Man, I can't stand it. I'm going to go find Lucky Mouse.
Hey, Teddy! He left. He left. On the same page here. He's always like that when he gets excited. Well, I was going to say, honestly, I find this very creepy. Imagine you yourself, well, essentially being digitized into a virtual world. Okay, that's kind of hard to imagine. And then just being kind of trapped in there. Like, you cannot leave for the real world. And the admins or whoever runs the show, they're just like, but even though you're trapped, we're giving it for you for free. You don't have to pay for being trapped. Hooray! Not having to pay. Like, I'd sue these fuckers. Not that I ever sued someone, but seriously, being trapped somewhere unannounced. I get it if there's going to be scheduled maintenance. No one can log out if you didn't log out before this time or some crap. But yeah, they're just going like, whoop, you can't leave. You had plans. Fuck you. Is a very Ashmole's thing to do. And honestly, definitely is criminal. Like, has to be. If it's a mistake, okay, I get it. Hackers or something like that, okay, understandable. But man, you don't just be like, well, this is nothing, you get free game time for that. Ho ho ho. It's a serious issue, man. You can't just gloss over this. But anyway, while I was discussing that, we kind of just made it back to Asuka City anyway, so no reason to cut anymore. Let's just go straight in. Though maybe, I hope not. Now there's a cutscene here that happens around this time, and I was hoping it wouldn't happen right now. So back in Asuka City, as I said, there's a special thing you can do right now, which is very important. Go down where you can also get the card gaming done in the park area, not Asuka Underground, but down here, Asuka City proper. And here you have two shops, the card shop up here and this one, El Dorado. El Dorado is a special shop that you can only enter if you are cool enough, which I believe means you have to have like your Digimon combined level be 10 or something. Then you talk to this Poncho. Hola amigo, welcome. This is an Items Maniacs El Dorado. You're cool, I'll give you an El Dorado ID. And yeah, if you're high enough level, you get the ID. If you're not, this guy just says, fuck off. But now that we have the ID, he's like, yo dang, yo dog, flash me your legit El Dorado ID. Only club members that are tight can enter. We're tight so you can go in. It's not really too important. These guys here just talk about random items that you can get, like Megami used to suck, but Digimon Online's great. The type of weapon you can equip is various. It's honestly kind of tutorial-y. What's this? You can go to a cargo tower from here. Yeah, I didn't know that. So, you can now go down here into this water tunnel with kind of creepy music, and if it's exactly after you beat the Suzuku leader, but before you start the next quest line, before you go to the East Station, you can go in here and partake in an auction. Now's your chance! Funnel a main item! Divine Barrier, admired by all members. This Patamon exclusive shield will start at 400 bits. 500. 600. 700. And finally, we bid 800. Get this item. This is an exclusive item that you can only get here for about 20 to 30 game hours. You can get it later for a low price of about 20,000. So yeah, these auctions are great. They give you an insane discount and items you aren't supposed to have yet. At all. Now, this is an item that only works for Patamon, so if you don't have a Patamon, you might think, I'll just skip this item. Don't fucking do that. If you take this item, you can sell it for about 10,000 cash. Now, how good is this item? Well, our unequipped, our buckler gives us, 7 extra stat points. How much does the Divine Barrier give? About 30 and 10 darkness resistance. Yeah, this is an extremely good item. You really, really want to have it. There's also going to be auctions from time to time here as well. Each time that they happen, I will tell you. And that you should come back to Asuka City to, partake in the auction. But another important thing that's unlocked by the sheer fact that we now have an El Dorado ID is there is a secret shop, or should I say a black market, in this city. Go all the way back up here into the weapon shops, weapon and item and accessory shops in here. And you will notice on the bottom left, there is a guy here blocking your way. If you talk to him, Pop's not here, so I'm now in charge of the store. Oh, you got the El Dorado ID. Then you can go ahead and pass through. If you have the El Dorado ID, you can go in here to the black market. Junk shop. Here you have another armory and up there another item shop. What do they have at this so-called heavy armory? Well, well, well. Very good equipment, costing 5,000. As you can see, it increases my attack by itself by about 100. And one of these items is not like the others, like the Bone Rod, 5k, increases my spirit. Then there's the other items here, like Wing Sword, which increases speed. And more importantly, the Sphygender, which increases my attack by almost 300. It lowers my speed though, and it's a 200 weapon, but that's one of the best weapons in the game. Right there. You also have equipment here, like all of these, like the Metal Guard, which is a defense and attack upgrade. Then there is the, what's it called? Wool Cap, which is one of the best helmets you can have right now, only 900. Magic Crown, again. Wing Helmet, again one of the best defensive equipments. Dark Cloak, once again. Dark Armor, again. And Guard Barrier, again one of the best shields. If you want to buy something like the Dark Cloak here, if you have the cash, or the Dark Armor, go ahead. It's probably worth it because you're not going to find an upgrade for a long while. But I'll recommend you save for the Sphygender and give it to whoever can wield it. I believe Goodimon and Agumon can also wield it if you have one of those, and it's incredibly good. In my case, I do not have the money, so I'm not going to buy it yet. I'm going to do that eventually though. And of course there's one more thing, up here in Smith Shop. Behind in the junk shop, in the black market, you also have an item shop. Talk to this guy twice, and you will also be able to partake in items you're not supposed to have yet. Which is only two. Power Charge, normal healing item, and Supercharge. Costs 120, but heals 2k HP. We also don't need that, but I'll buy a few power charges. You always need some potions. But yeah, that being said, this is all. So, I'm going to, well, finish recording. Had a fun time, and next time we're going to start the quest chain leading us to the southern continent. So, see you next time. Yeah.